My parents forgot I existed for 17 years, and now they want a relationship because their golden child cut them off. I know how that sounds, but I promise you, I'm not being dramatic. Growing up, I was the middle child in the most textbook way possible. My older brother Marcus was the star varsity athlete, honor roll, the kid they bragged about at every family gathering. My younger sister Lily was the baby, the precious one who could do no wrong. And then there was me, Claire, just Claire. I learned early that attention was a finite resource in my house, and I wasn't getting any. When I made the dean's list in 8th grade, my mom said, "That's nice, honey," without looking up from planning Marcus's 16th birthday party. When I got the lead in the school play sophomore year, nobody came to opening night because Lily had a dance recital. I sat in the dressing room afterward in full stage makeup, crying, while the other kids' parents brought them flowers. I paid for my own prom dress. I worked at a sandwich shop 30 hours a week during junior year to save up for it. Meanwhile, Marcus got a brand new car for his 18th birthday. When my graduation came around, they literally chose to attend Marcus's college awards ceremony instead. My friend's mom drove me. My friend's mom took the photos that are the only record I have of that day. College, I put myself through it entirely. Scholarships, 2 jobs, student loans I'm still paying off. They paid Marcus's full tuition. They started a fund for Lily before she was even in high school. When I asked for help with textbooks one semester, just textbooks, my dad said I needed to learn financial responsibility. I was working 60 hours a week between my jobs and carrying a full course load. I built a good life despite all of it. I'm 29 now, got a decent career in marketing, a small apartment I love, a partner named Dev who actually sees me. I went low contact with my family about 4 years ago. It wasn't even a dramatic decision. I just stopped being the one to reach out, and the phone never rang. Then last month, my mom showed up at my door, crying. She said they'd made terrible mistakes, that they didn't realize how badly they'd treated me. My dad had written a 4-page letter about his regret. Apparently, Marcus had cut them off 8 months ago after a huge blowout over money. He wanted them to fund his business venture. They said no, and he told them they were dead to him. And Lily moved to London with her boyfriend and barely calls. So now, with their golden children gone, they suddenly remember they have a middle daughter. My mom kept saying, "We're so sorry, Claire. We want to be a family again." My dad's letter talked about how they took me for granted, how they confused my independence for not needing them. It was well written, I'll give him that. But here's the thing. I read that letter 3 times, and you know what wasn't in it? A single specific memory of something they missed. Not my play, not my graduation, not a single moment that mattered to me. It was 4 pages of generic regret, the kind you write when you feel guilty but don't actually know what you did wrong. I told my mom I wasn't ready to forgive them. She cried harder. My aunt called me that night and said I was being cruel, that they're getting older, that forgiveness is what family does. My cousin posted a passive-aggressive quote about grudges on social media. Dev held my hand and said whatever I decided, he was with me. Here's where I landed. I wrote them back. I said I don't forgive them, and I'm not going to pretend I do. But I told them exactly what they missed. Every moment, every milestone, every night I cried alone. I said if they can read that list and still want to show up, not because they're lonely but because they actually see what they did, then maybe we can start somewhere. My mom called me the next day, barely able to speak. She said she had no idea about the prom dress. She didn't know I drove to graduation alone. She didn't know. And somehow, that was the thing that broke me open, not their apology. The fact that they finally learned the story of who I actually was. We're not okay yet, but for the first time, they're listening.